everyone, hope you're well. So today's video is a video on 10 working mum hacks. It could be hacks for any mum, but it's just because I went back to work. It's kind of things I've been thinking about and things that I've been trying to do to make my life easier in the morning. So the first one is menu plan or sign up to a delivery service. There is nothing worse than coming in the door at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, whenever you're finishing and having to think about what you're eating. It's an absolute nightmare. So we either menu plan or we use a food delivery service like HelloFresh, which we've used for ages and ages, and we've also worked with them a couple times. On that side, it's great because you're trying out lots of new things. You're not really like tending to buy in yourself, so that's great, and there's no wastage. So we do really like that, but it can be a little bit pricier. So there's also menu planning. So what I tend to do is just have a little, not so much board because that broke. I used to have a board up where I used to menu plan like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and what we were having. Now I just have it down on my work diary, sort of just there so I know what we're having. So usually it's things like chili, fajitas, salads, fish cakes, just sort of things like that. I do find with HelloFresh and that sort of thing you get much more exciting meals than what I just think up off the top of my head. But I do think menu planning is the best thing to do when you're working because you just don't have the time. You don't have the time when you come in to sit and think about what to make, and 9 times out of 10 if I haven't planned something and the kids have already eaten and it's just me eating or me and Rob, we'll end up having like something rubbish like beans on toast or, you know, something not particularly like big or nutritious just because I just haven't had the time or the energy to think about it. So that is my first tip. Also on that sort of little thread while we're there, I find if you are sort of making things like chili and that, batch cooking and freezing is great, is really good. And or you can just use up leftovers for lunch the next day if it's a salad or something like that. Just making as little cooking and as less time as possible, but still getting nice healthy food. Second hack on that thread, I keep saying on that thread, I'm not quite sure why, I don't think I say that very often. Yeah, second hack is do your food shopping online, or if you're lucky like me and you live or work near a supermarket, then do it on your lunch break. Don't waste your time like with your kids or after work or your free time to food shop. Like it's just I would love to say I love online food shopping, but I've never really gotten on with it that well. I think I do need to get back into it, but I'm lucky that I can just rush off in a lunch break and do 40 minutes, boom, get on my food, run home, shove it in and then go back to work. I am lucky like that. I know that's not a very sort of typical scenario, so that's why I'm saying food shopping online is a great thing as well if you can be bothered getting through all the first time and you don't have that list to kind of like just go into and be like, yes, I want all that again. So yeah, food shopping online or just in any spare time you have where you don't have the kids. Third hack, look out everything the night before, everything. So Lachlan has a nursery bag that's got his spare clothes in, his book, his raincoat, his sun hat, his sun cream, his bottles because he's having formula at the moment in nursery and then I feed him in the morning and night. That is all there, all set up, waiting there. Well, not the formula obviously, I do the boiling water in the morning and the little potty pots, couldn't think of the word there, with the formula that goes in the morning, but everything else is sitting there. Isla's bag, she just tells her clothes and that's about it, so that's easy. And then I also look at their outfits, especially for Isla because she's 3 and she feels the need to come waltzing in a wetsuit and wellies or a princess dress and be like, ah, I'm ready for nursery, and we're like, don't think so. So yeah, I find if I have things looked out, she's less likely to argue, especially when she's still a bit sleepy. So that's always a winner. I do try to look at my own clothes as well, but not so good as I am with the kids. Fourth hack, when you are ready and you've got all your work stuff on and you're getting the kids ready, wear a dressing gown. You don't want spit, bogies, mud, wherever they feel the need to do and just make a mess of you. If you're wearing a dressing gown, it goes on that and it doesn't go on your clothes. The amount of times I've waltzed into work and I've got like toothpaste on my shoulder or spit somewhere is just blah. So yeah, I do this every morning now. My fifth hack is to get up and get ready before the kids, if possible. There is nothing harder than trying to get yourself ready if your kids are already awake and they want breakfast even though they eat in nursery, or they want to watch TV, or they want to do this, they want to do that, they want to roam the house and make a big mess when you've tidied up the night before. So I always try my best to get up before them, get showered, get dressed, get ready, and then I'm ready just to go boom boom boom, get them ready and out the door. Sixth hack on that sort of note as well is to switch up your routine. I only wash my hair about 3 times a week, 2 or 3 times a week, but there's just no time in the morning, so I have to, instead of doing it in the morning like I would if it was the weekend, I do it the night before, or if I know we have like a particularly big rush or early start, then I'll try and have a bath or a shower the night before. It just makes life a lot easier. It's a very simple thing that I didn't actually really think about that much till going back this time with 2 kids to get ready in the morning. So 7th hack, onto a more kind of like cleaning thing. Split out your washing. So look it out the night before, split it into your darks, lights, whites, whatever you're doing. Take it to your washing machine, put it in your washing machine. What I do is mine can be on a delay, so I like put it in. This is a good one if you can manage to do this. So basically it is a case of splitting out your washing at night, putting it in the washing machine or on a delay if you've got one just before you wake up, hanging it out when you are up I had to think there. And then when you get back at night, it would hopefully be dry and you'd fold it up and put it away, and then all ready to do it all over again. I sometimes find actually getting it done in the morning is quite hard, so sometimes what I would do is look at it the night before, put it on a delay, have it going sort of when I'm like up and ready, so it's not waking anyone up, and then when I shoot back on my lunch break, hanging it out then. And then sometimes if it's a nice day, by night it's ready to go away. If not, I just kind of like, whenever it's ready, just put it away. But just sort of splitting it out a bit more rather than like feeling like you're constantly always doing washing. 8th hack is to either get a tumble dryer, which I do not have, or a heated air dryer thing, because we just cannot count on the weather in Britain at all, can we? Just now it's great because the sun is shining, you can put washing out and it gets done straight away. There's nothing worse than having washing just hanging around your house and just, oh, and I don't have enough space in my house to have washing hanging around without it making it look really, really awful. So heated air just means that it gets dried a lot quicker. Tumble dryers are wonderful too, I just do not have one because I do not have the space. 9th hack, and this is a bit of a cheating one and I've not done it yet, I'll have to be honest, is to outsource things. Outsource your cleaning. If you have the money to do it and you're more than happy to sort of let someone in your house to clean, then do it, because it's a game changer. Like, it is amazing. All my friends that have cleaners just rave about it. Jess always says how much she loves. My mum has a cleaner and she loves it. Like, you'll go out on a Thursday and come back and your house is just clean and you're like, oh. So I would love to get one on a Friday. I just need to find one and do it, because it's just, life's too short. Life is too short. And what is 2 hours a week? It's whatever amount of money, and for me it's just, it's worth it. It's worth to like get that time back with my kids, I guess. But at the same time I do love cleaning, so my sort of thing is, at the moment, because I don't have a cleaner, what I do is I try to do my cleaning on a lunch break. Again, that's something not everybody has the option to do, but I either do it on a lunch break or on a Friday afternoon when me and the husband are off, when he's around. We do the cleaning together and we get it done within like an hour, because we like just are like a whirlwind and we do different bits of the house and then we come together and hoover and sort, and it's all done. So yeah, that sort of thing. So outsource whatever you can. My 10th hack or tip is to have multiple backups. We don't have family down here, so we don't have sort of any emergency contacts that are family that can help us out with the kids, but we do have lots and lots of friends and colleagues and things like that. So it's just making sure you have like a little network of people around you, that if things go wrong and your kids need picked up from somewhere or sorted and you're at work and you can't leave, just to have multiple backups, and to make sure your nursery or your childminder or your whatever your childcare situation is know who they are, so it's all very smooth. Because there's nothing more stressful than if a child needs to be picked up and you're really far away and you're trying to get it sorted that a friend can get them. I found I had a few of these scenarios when Rob was deployed last year, and it was just a case of just making sure that everybody was told exactly what was going on, and it made everything a lot less stressful. But it's to buy double, so if things like toothpaste, shampoo, things you know you're going to use and use and use, face wipes is one I do quite a lot, is buy double and make sure that you have somewhere to put it or somewhere to store, and you're just always stocked up. It's the same with nappies and wipes for us, because there's just not enough time in the day to then sort of go out to go get whatever you're needing, so it's really good to have lots and lots of supplies. Really hope you've enjoyed this video. It was kind of like more tips and hacks, like not properly just hacks. I'll probably try and do some sort of video like that once I do a bit more research and find out a few more bits and bobs that I find really good to help me out in my day-to-day life. But hope you've enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. Leave me a comment with your biggest tip or your biggest hack for being a working parent, or just a very busy parent. Doesn't really matter, because we're all the same at the end of the day. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you very, very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.